Hey, Kid Showtime here, and this is another episode of Drinks with Showtime. Welcome. And as you can see right here, we got the basic Michelada, you know. Not too fancy, just your beer, your tomato juice, and then your spices, you know, the Tajin around the rim, some limestone in there. You know, you go to all these restaurants, you know, they'll be putting cheese, bacon, you know, seafood or whatnot, which you can't add, but this one right here is just the kind of like the base. And then just add whatever you want. You want to throw in the candy stick in there if you want. Cool. I usually do that on mine, but for this one, I'm just gonna do just the basic, you know. And then you can just build from there, or take it which way you want to take it. You want it super spicy, or if you want, you can check out my other videos where I do a hot Cheetos one. And that one, you know, like the best thing about it is that you still eat the Cheetos after. They don't get soggy a little bit, but they're still crunchy, and that's the best part of it. So I'm about to hit you all with the ingredients, and let's do this.
La música de Harry Fraud.
Yeah, just trying to chill, you know, trying to be low. Daytona, yeah.
Alright, y'all, so here's the ingredients for the Michelada. So, of course, your beer. I'm using Modelo. You can use whatever beer you want. I made it with a million different types, and they all tasted pretty good. And then some pepper, some salt, some tomato juice. I buy the big containers, and then I just pour it in these whatever empty container I have. They have like the little Campbell cans. You can use those too. Some hot sauce. I'm using Tabasco. This is what I have. You can use any brand you want. And then just to add an extra kick to it, I had some chili flakes in it. Then of course some Tajin. And then some Chamoy, just to wrap it around the rim of the glass, and then put the Tajin on it to sprinkle it. And then of course I use a whole lime, some ice too. Probably just like a couple cubes, that's all. All right, let's put it together. Let's make this Michelada. All right, y'all, so we're gonna build the drink now. So you're gonna take your plate, put that there, take your chamoy, or if you don't have the chamoy, you could, you know, use the lime and rim it around the glass, but since we got the chamoy, pour some in here. I mean, you don't even gotta put a lot in there. And that's more than enough right here. Way more than enough, as you can see. All right, so then just rim it around. Right, so then you're gonna take your Tajin. If you don't have one of these, you just use the regular shaker and just shake it on there. I mean, this makes it easier. You definitely get more of the Tajin around the rim. It's just like that. Bam. And look at that. I didn't even put that much chamoy on it, and it rimmed around nicely. I mean, if you want more chamoy, I mean, some restaurants you go, you have the chamoy dripping down. But for this one, for my sake, I don't really need that much chamoy in it. I'd rather have this much around it. What is this, about less than half an inch? And then I'm cool with that. So we got the Tajin right there. All right, next up, now we're gonna add the tomato juice, and we're gonna spice. So we add the tomato juice. I like to do about 1/3 of the glass. Some places will do half. I'll do about 1/3. You know, I still want to taste the beer. So let's do this. On this glass, it's just right about there. So yeah, so that's about 1/3. It's like 1/3 on the dot, actually. All right, it's a good start, right? I mean, you go over, that's no big deal. You're just gonna taste more. So just level it out from the beer to the amount of tomato juice, and the size of your glass to the ounces of your beer. All right, so then now I'm gonna add pepper. All right, and on this one you add as much as you want. You know, it doesn't matter if you want less pepper, if you don't even want the pepper. You know, it's up to you on that. So now I'm gonna add salt. Right. I'm gonna add some chili flakes, just for some extra spice. Right. Then add the Tabasco, hot sauce, whatever you have. Do about 4 or 5 drops. Another, you know, personal preference, which is the lime part. So the best trick I learned to get like the juices out is, if you don't have a presser, I mean, even if you have the presser, just to help it out, is just to roll your lime. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Is gonna roll the lime. You don't have to like smash it or nothing like that, but just give it some nice roll on it. Kind of switch it around. All right, that should be enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut it in half. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna squeeze all the juice out. Look at that. Look at all that come out. Oh yeah. Right. So usually I'll squeeze the end that has the nipple on it, but it's already off. Just because I don't want that in the drink. And then the rest of it, I'm just going to cut in half again. Right. Just going to squeeze this one in. Oh yeah. Get all that juice. Bam. I'm just going to leave that in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir it. Just to get all that sour pepper, hot sauce, to get it all mixed in well. Even when I do my Bloody Marys, I do the same thing too. I always mix it before I add the alcohol. Right. Look at it. You know what? I'm gonna add a little bit more pepper. Right. And just some more Tajin in it. And if you want, you can throw a little bit of ice in there if you want. I mean, the beer's cold, so I don't really need the ice. But if you want to, it's your personal choice on that. Pop this off. Alright. It's time to pour the beer in there. And I'm not going to pour it all the way. Just going to pour some in. I'm just going to mix it up again. Because sometimes that tomato juice likes to stick on the bottom. Alright, so pour more in there. I mean, you don't have to do that, but that's just what I like to do. So again, I'm going to mix it up more. I mean, you want to try and stay away from the Tajin around the rim. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the other piece of the lime. I'm just going to throw it in there. I mean, you can squeeze it if you want, but I'm just going to throw it in there. And now's the perfect time to add the ice, so then you can measure out so it doesn't dunk and go over. And you just pour it slowly again on the top. There you go. So right now, it's almost touching, as you can see, so I'm not going to mix it again. It's already good. I already did the pre-mix, so we're golden. So a little bit more right there. Bam. See, I still got some extra beer left. Always a good thing. Yeah. Alright. So, like I said, it's optional if you want to add the candy stick to it. For this one, I'm not. You know, this is just a basic michelada. So here it is. Alright, take a look at that, y'all.